It's a clip of Asia Wilson getting love from her fans, compared side by side to Caitlin Clark actually receiving love from her fan base. Now, one thing I do want to say is when it comes to Caitlin Clark fan base, and I want to speak about this because a lot of people don't ever talk about this. And it looked like Asia Wilson just came out with some stage footage, allegedly, that is causing quite a stir online, is that the community on Twitter. So the community on Twitter, everybody thinks that like we're a cult or we're something that like attack people. But a lot of times it's just people that love the game of women's basketball. A lot of people love the game of basketball.
I just watched the most staged fan interaction I've ever seen in sports. Aja Wilson's team dropped this footage of her with fans that's so obviously manufactured, it's actually uncomfortable to watch. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's out here with a genuinely diverse fan base, showing love without the PR stunts. The contrast is night and day, and it raises serious questions about authenticity in the WNBA. Let me break down what I'm seeing in this bizarre footage. Kindly please like the video and subscribe to the channel to support us. So this footage just dropped of Aja Wilson with these fans, and I can't stop thinking about how weird it looks. The second I saw it, something felt off. You've got Aja standing there surrounded by all these fans who look exactly the same.
Everybody else is black. BJ's black, EA's black, I believe Correlation is black, I believe Erica's black. So all of these people that we get a lot of these stories from are actually black folks. And it's a lot of guys, and it's a lot of African-American people that follow Caitlin on Twitter. Like, I believe Ken Swift might be like one of the biggest guys, but other than him, you know, like a lot of times people don't want to show their face and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it just shows you the demographic of Caitlin Clark fan base. Even me, myself, me being a black man following Caitlin Clark, it just shows you like there's a different.
Same demographic, same rehearsed smiles, same everything. It's like someone put out a casting call for enthusiastic fans and picked the most uniform group possible. Compare this to what we see when Caitlin Clark or other players meet their fans. Those moments feel real. Kids running up excited, diverse groups of people genuinely happy to meet their favorite player. But this looks so staged it's actually uncomfortable to watch. The body language in this video is so telling. The fans are positioned perfectly in a semicircle, not too close, not too far. The cameras aren't catching a moment, they're directing one. Everyone knows exactly where to stand, when to smile, when to act excited. You can practically hear the director saying, action.
Like, I'm here to tell you, like, I hate to say it, but Angel Reese fan base probably really ain't that damn diverse. You know, Aja Wilson fan base clearly is not that damn diverse. Demographic when it comes to her, because the people follow her simply because of her basketball skills and her as a person. You know, I'm just here to tell you, a lot of athletes in women's basketball ain't got the type of fan base Caitlin got. Like, Caitlin Clark might arguably have one of the diverse fan base throughout basketball. That's why I feel like everybody in the Caitlin Clark community need to show love to everybody.
Right before they start? This isn't even the first time we've seen PR teams pull this move. Remember when the Lakers tried to stage that surprise fan meetup with LeBron last year? Everyone called it out immediately because real fan interactions don't look like TV commercials. What we're seeing is a desperate attempt to create a specific image for marketing. It's about building a narrative that Aja appeals to this particular demographic. The crazy part is how obvious they made it. The lighting is perfect. The camera angles are from multiple positions. This isn't someone catching a cool moment on their phone. This is a full production. Even the timing feels calculated. Why release this footage now, when the WNBA is getting more attention than ever, and certain players are connecting with huge new audiences? The evidence is everywhere. The perfect camera setup, the uniform fan group, the scripted-looking interactions, the promotional timing right when league rivalries are heating up. This wasn't a random fan encounter. This was a marketing team saying, we need footage of Aja with this specific group of fans. This brings us to what's really happening with fan bases in the WNBA right now. There's this unspoken battle going on about which players connect with which audiences. Some players are naturally drawing diverse crowds while others teams are working overtime to manufacture that same appeal.
Right, or because I feel like we are the world and we are the people, bruh, that follow Caitlin. Now, let me get done with my little rant. Head on over to Twitter right now and show y'all this crazy little video. So somebody sent me this. Somebody said this is not sold separately. Now, y'all see that? This looks so staged.
Let's talk about what's really going on with WNBA fan bases right now. The league is at this critical moment where connecting with fans isn't just about being popular, it's about survival and growth. Every authentic fan interaction translates directly to ticket sales, merchandise, and the long-term future of women's basketball. Behind the scenes, there's this unspoken competition happening. Different player camps are trying to show who has the most diverse, most enthusiastic fan base. It's not just about playing great basketball anymore. It's about who can build the biggest audience. When we look at the actual demographics, Caitlin Clark's fan base is eye-opening. She's bringing in people from all backgrounds. A lot of guys and African-American people are following Clark according to some analysts. She's pulling in fans who never watched women's basketball before. Old, young, different races. She's connecting across lines that the WNBA has struggled with for years. Meanwhile, Aja's team seems worried about how she's perceived. There's this feeling that her appeal isn't broad enough, and that's probably why we're seeing these manufactured moments. As one commentator put it, this is her trying to get it, trying to attract white fans to balance her appeal. The WNBA marketing departments are under so much pressure right now. The league is getting more attention than ever, and they're desperate to capitalize on it. Sometimes that results in these forced narratives and awkward staged interactions that feel more like commercials than real moments. What's crazy is how quickly fans call this stuff out. Social media immediately spots the difference. Someone sees that video and instantly comments, "This looks so fake. Fans aren't stupid." They know the difference between a genuine interaction and a marketing ploy. All the data shows that authentic connections win every time. Fans respond to real moments, not manufactured ones. That's why Clark's genuine approach is connecting so strongly. Here's the thing. There's no actual competition between white fans and Caitlin Clark. That's a completely manufactured narrative. What we're really seeing is marketing teams trying to create artificial fan segments and narratives that don't need to exist. The question everyone should be asking, why can't the league just let these relationships develop naturally? Why force these awkward moments when the organic connections are so much more powerful? Let the players be themselves, let the fans choose who they connect with, and the result will be so much better for everyone. What we're seeing here in the WNBA is pretty simple. Fans can spot real from fake. When Aja's team puts out staged footage, people notice. When Caitlin's interacting naturally with her diverse fan base, people respond. That's it. As someone said in the comments, in order to be successful in business, you need the community. And the community means everybody Latino, white, black. It doesn't matter, you need everybody to be successful in business. The WNBA deserves more than these fake fan moments. The game is exciting enough already. The players are incredible. Can you tell when these interactions are staged? Drop your thoughts below.